Hello friends, welcome. We are in the Scratch Squid game jump rope game tutorial and we are currently in the part 3 and let's see what we have achieved so far in our game. So I click in the green flag and then our player character is able to jump and the rope also moves in a circular path, and if the rope hits the player then it's a game over. And today we are going to make the scene where the cats fall from the cat, or the player falls in the pit when it's a game over. So let's make that scene. First of all, for that scene let's create a game over pop-up first. Yeah, so right now it just says game over. So we want a game over pop-up. For that let's go to choose the sprite option here and let's paint our own sprite. Here let me select a square shape and the color, the black color. Yeah, and let's make a rectangular box here. Let me place it in the center of the canvas, and let's select text color, text, and let's select the color white would be better. Yeah, white. And let's select the font pixels and let's write down here GAM game OV or over, and let's make it a little bit large, keep it in the center, and that's it. So this is our game over pop-up. Yeah, so let's rename our sprite. Let's just say pop-up. Yeah, let's get back to the code, and here first of all let's keep our game over pop-up in the center of the screen. The center of the screen is actually, you give the position 0 in X and 0 in Y, like this. So this is the center position. And let's go to the events menu, drag over green flag, click block, and let's get back to the motions and drag go to XY block, and let's go to X0 and Y0 in the center. Then first of all we don't want to show it right now or when we start the game. Yeah, that's why we hide it. So let's go to the looks menu, go downwards, and there is a hide block here. Drag it below the go to XY block like this. So when we click on the green flag, so game over screen is hidden, and once it's a game over we need to show our game over screen. And let's also hide these variables. Yeah, so let's go to variables and let me just uncheck these all so that everything remains hidden. Yeah, we don't want to show the variable right now. And next let's go to the sprite one, that's our player character, and down here, yeah, when I receive game over we have just said game over, and instead of just saying game over we will broadcast, not broadcast. Here we just want to do nothing right now for this cat. Yeah, it doesn't say game over like this, it will show the pop-up. So let's fix this. So we get rid of this say game over block, and in here we do another thing. So let's go to control, and downwards here there is a stop all block, drag it, and here we are not going to stop everything, we are just going to stop other scripts in the sprite like this. Stop other scripts in sprite, so other scripts will be stopped. And let's go to the game over pop-up or the pop-up sprite. Here we do the similar thing, we go to events and drag when I receive a game over block like this. Yeah, and when we receive this game over block we are going to show our pop-up. For that, go to looks down here and drag a show like this, and that's it. Let's see. When green flag clicked, and when it touches the sprite, when the rope touches the sprite or the player, it's game over. And next, let's make the game over to be shown for about 1 minute, and then after that we are going to change the backdrop also to a pit. So let's do that. Okay, let's go to control menu, drag a wet block. So we are going to show it, so our game over pop up for 1 second. Then go to looks menu, go downwards, and then drag a hide block below here. So our game over pop up will be shown for 1 second. After that it hides. So let's see. Click on the green flag, game over, and after 1 second it's gone. Yeah, and then after that we are going to change our backdrop to a new backdrop. So let's make that backdrop first. Click on the backdrop area here, and let's go in the backdrops, and here let's let's go here and let's just paint our own backdrop. And to paint the backdrop I will just use a rectangle shape, and next we are going to fill our rectangle with different color. Which color I want? A little bit darker. Okay, this brownish color. And let's get the outline also. For the outline I'll choose 40 size of the outline, and let's choose the color. So I'll choose a little bit of a brighter color, not that bright. Okay, this much okay. And now let's make our rectangle. It should be big. Yeah, and let me make it a little big up here so that it looks like pit. Yeah, and that's it. So this is our pit, and let's make this pit even more darker. So let me make it more dark here. Yeah, it's not changing. Why? Click here. Okay, and let me change it a little darker. Yeah, so it's a dark pit, and let's add some of the dead bodies in here also. So let's click on the brush tool, and click on the fill tool here. We are going to fill the brush with black color, and the size of the brush, how much? 25. Okay, now let's make the dead bodies. Okay, let me increase up a little bit. Okay, let's choose the size 40. Okay, that's good. And let's draw a dead body here, that laying down like this, and down here also another dead body laying like this, another dead body here. Okay, that's it. Too many dead bodies. And that's it, our backdrop. So let's call this backdrop pit. Yeah, okay. Next let's go to the codes here, and we are in the backdrop area here. So let's click on the events and drag a green flag click block. At first we are going to show our first backdrop. Yeah, so let's go to looks menu, drag or switch backdrop to block, attach it with the green flag click block. Next select the busy backdrop. That's our original backdrop. Let me show you here. This busy, yeah, this backdrop we want to show at first. Next, what we want to do now. Okay, and let's not drag anything. Let's go to where in the pop-up menu. Yeah, our pop-up sprite. Here we are going to broadcast another thing. So let's go to events menu, go downwards and drag a broadcast block here below the height block, and here we are going to broadcast a new message called it's time to fall into the pit. So let's call it fall. Yeah, so once we have shown the game over pop-up, we are going to fall through the pit into the pit. Okay, we have broadcasted the fall message, and let's go to the backdrop, and here we are going to receive it. Go to events menu and drag when I receive and make sure it's selected to fall, and when we receive fall, then we switch the backdrop. So let's go to looks menu, drag a switch backdrop to block, that's it with the when I receive a fall message, and here we are going to change our backdrop to pit and save it, and let's see. So if the rope hits the player, it's game over, and after 1 second we are in the pit. And once we are in the pit, so let's get rid of this rope also, yeah, or the obstacle. So it's showing here, yeah, we have already changed the scene. So let's hide this also. So to hide it, what do? We go to the rope sprite, and here let's go to events and go to drag when I receive and make sure it's selected to fall message, and when we receive the fall message, we are going to hide ourselves or the rope. Go to looks, drag a height block here, and as we have dragged a height block here, we need to show it when we start the game. Yeah, so when the green flag is clicked, let's drag the slow block in the top here, and let's try it out. Clicking the green flag, and if the obstacle is the player, it's game over, and once we are in the pit, the rope is not seen. Yeah, that's what we want. And the next thing is, now let's make this cat fall downwards. Okay, for that we need to make a little bit of more of the animation or the costumes. Okay, let's click in the sprite one, that our player character, and let's go to costumes, and let's click on this second costume, right click and duplicate it, and we are going to make a falling cat here. So let's choose a select pointer, and let me just select the whole cat and rotate this cat like this. It's falling, yeah, put it in the center, and this will be the first costume that will be shown while it's falling. Next, let's right click, duplicate, and this one let's change a little bit of things. Let's make this cat's head a little bit forward, and the whole body rotate a little bit downward like this. Yeah, so this will be our second costume. First, second, and let me just duplicate this second costume or the fourth costume, and this time let's make the cat's head backward, and the whole body rotate it like this. And let me just select a little bit part, the hand up here, and another hand like this, and the tail also, let's make the tail go like this, and the foot also, let me rotate it a little bit like this. Yeah, so this will be our third falling costume. First falling costume, second, third. Yeah, and let me just make a fourth also. Right click and duplicate, and this fourth costume, let's rotate it backwards like this, and let me just select another like this, tail up here, and the hand right here, and the head a little bit forward, like this. The 4 falling costumes. Yeah, first one, second one, third one, fourth one. Yeah, so if you make more, it will show even more realistic. Yeah, for the tutorial sake, I'll just use 4 costumes for falling: first, second, third, and fourth, up to the 6 costumes we have. And let's get back to the code. And here we are in the sprite 1, here the player character, and here we do the same thing. Go to the events menu, drag a when I receive a message block, and make sure it's selected to fall. And when we receive the fall message, what do? We go up here about this much. Yeah, so what's its position? It's 16 x 16 y 191. Let's go to the motions and drag go to xy block like this. So when it's falling, it will go to this place and it will start falling downward. So for making this cat fall downwards, what do? Let's go to control and let's drag repeat until block. Yeah, and we are going to repeat the falling until touching the ground, or this is the ground sprite. So let's go to sensing menu and drag a touching mouse pointer block inside the repeat until block like this, and select touching ground. So until it's not touching ground, it will just keep on falling. But to make it falling, we go to motions menu, go downwards, and there is a change y by 10 block. Drag it inside the repeat until block like this, and let's change by -5 so that it falls downwards. Okay, and let's see what we have done up till so far. Click in the green flag and it's game over, and it falls downwards like this. So we need to change the costume while falling. Yeah, so let's do that. For that, go to looks menu, drag a switch costume block above the repeat until block. Yeah, we are going to switch the costume to this third one. Yeah, third costume number 3. Go back to codes and we select costume number 3 at first. Next, we keep on changing the costume. Yeah, so let me show you what we have done so far. Click in the green flag and it falls downwards. Yeah, and let's make some animation. For that, let's go to looks menu and drag a next costume block like this inside here. And next, let's drag a control block, drag a wait block here. We are going to wait for 0.0 how many seconds, 3 seconds for every costume, and let's see what happens. I've just used next costume. Okay, click on the green flag, game over, and it's falling like this. Yeah, so it's just changing between every costume. So we don't want, so let me show you. Go in the costumes menu. We don't want it to change between these costumes also. Costume 1 and costume 2 are just for jumping, so we only want to change it between 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. There are 4 costumes, yeah, for falling. So let's do that. Go to code and here what we are going to do is we drag a if block inside this repeat until block below the wait block, and we check something. So what do we check? First of all, let's go to looks menu, go downwards, and there is a costume number. Let's drag it inside the script area. Next, let's drag operator menu and drag a greater than operator like this, and drag the costume number inside here, and we check if the costume number is greater than 5 or not. Yeah, so let me show you the costume numbers. In the costume tab, we have costume number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, so once we have reached 6, that means it's greater than 5. Yeah, drag this operator inside the if block, and here Once the costume number becomes 6, we change back to costume number 3. So let's go to the switch looks menu and drag a switch costume block inside this if block here and select costume number 3. So once we switch back to our costume is costume number becomes 6, then we switch back to costume number 3 and we repeat the process. Let's see. Click in the green flag, game over, and it's keep falling like this. Yeah, and that's how we make the falling animation. And the final animation is once it touches the ground, the cat splatters into different parts, everything so violent graphic scene. So let's make that one also. Let's go to costume and click on the costume number 6, the last costume, and in here let's duplicate our costume here. Duplicate, we are in the costume number 7. Now let's splatter our cat. Okay, let's separate some of the body parts of the cat like this. Okay, this much, and let's make some blood. Click on the brush tool, select red color, and let's paint. Oh god, so many blood. I'll make it 20. Okay, and let me select a black color for the eye. His eye will be swollen like this. Oh god, and his teeth. Okay, so this is our first costume. Next, let's duplicate this costume. Drag, right click, duplicate, and here we are going to do even more bloodier. Make it even more bloodier. Let me just pick a color, red color, and let's make even red. Okay. Oh god, what happened? Okay, let me zoom out a little bit and let's make the splatter, bloody splatter up here. Here, 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 up here also. And let's separate the cat also. Click in the arrow. Okay, the cat out here, the legs are up here. Like this. Let's make more blood. Pick the color red. Oh god, slow bloody. And let me just mix another color, darker color, so it gives a realistic effect like this. Oh my god, that looks so bloody. And I'll just make 2 costumes. If you want to make your animation even better, you can add different more costumes. Yeah, so for the tutorial sake, I will just use 2 costumes. First one, second one, 7th and 8th. Yeah, let's go back to code, and here after the cat has landed on the ground, and here what do? We go to looks menu, drag a switch costume block, and we switch costume to first of all 7, costume number 7, and then let's go to control, drag a wait block, and let's wait for about 0.1 seconds. After that, we are going to change this to final costume. Go to looks menu, drag the switch costume block, and this time the final, the 8th costume, and that's it. Let's try out. When you click in the green flag, game over, and it's falling, and splatter. And that's it. Let's see again. Yeah, let me do one more time. Let's this time let's just jump, and if the timing of the jump is wrong, then it's game over, and the cat falls to other page and splatter like this. Yeah, and that's it for today's tutorial, guys. And in the next tutorial we will finish up our game. We will actually use different sound effects, and that sound effect give a realistic vibe and more fun to our game. So we'll do that in the next tutorial. And if you like this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe my channel, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you, guys.